Hey guys, in this video we are going to be making a chunky adult bucket hat. So this is a chunky yarn. The actual weight of it is a super bulky number 6 with a recommended hook size of 8 millimeters. This is the velvet yarn from Walmart, the Mainstays brand. It looked pretty soft, and it is, so I decided to try it out, and I liked it for this project. Again, it was an 8 millimeter hook, but I am going to use a 10 millimeter hook for this. You can use the recommended hook size if you would like, although you will have to work more rounds than I am going to work. I am just following the exact same pattern that I worked for my last video, the regular adult bucket hat with the regular size yarn. So again, I am following that exact same pattern, but again, because it is a bigger yarn and a bigger hook, we will not have to work as many rounds to achieve the size that we need. So I'm just going to kind of zoom right through this, since there is a video with greater detail showing how to do all of this already. And on top of that, because this yarn is so thick and fluffy, it is pretty hard to see what you're doing, even as the person using the yarn. So I'm going to just kind of talk you guys through it, what I am doing. But again, as you can see here, you cannot really tell what is going on. So around this magic circle, I worked a chain 1, and I'm going to work 7 single crochets, just like we did for the regular size adult bucket hat, or bucket hat with regular size yarn. And when I get 7 single crochets around this magic circle, I'm going to slip stitch into the top of the beginning single crochet and then pull this closed. So when you have 7 single crochets around the magic circle, again, you will slip stitch into the top of the beginning single crochet of the round. And again, as you can see here, you cannot really even tell that there are 7 single crochets around this magic circle. So I'm not really going to go over every single round with you guys, again, because this is how it looks. But I am going to go on to continue the pattern for the bucket hat until the end of round 8 for this top part of the bucket hat. So I'm going to go on and work 2 single crochets in each stitch all the way around this next round for round 2. And again, continue increasing the exact same way that we did for the first bucket hat until we have finished with round 8. And at the end of round 8, you should have 56 single crochets. Okay, so I've made it to the end of round 8. And again, at the end of round 8, you should have 56 single crochets all the way around. For round 9, we are going to start working the sides of the hat. So we are going to do the same thing that we did in the first bucket hat video for the first round of the side of the hat. So we are going to work into the back loop only of each stitch all the way around this round. And again, I'm not going to show you in too much detail on this video because you cannot see anything with these stitches. But if you need to see this in closer detail, you can go watch the other bucket hat video. So again, I'm going to go around and work it around the back stitch only, or the back loop only, all the way around this round. And at the end of this round, you should have 56 single crochets all the way around this round. Also, as you can see, it is a little bit of a struggle to get the hook into these stitches sometimes, especially with this big fuzzy yarn. So something that I do is take a smaller hook and get it through just that back loop and pull it through just all the way, and then it just is kind of there, easier for you. So here I can kind of feel it, but not too much. So just stick the smaller hook in there. and then it's much easier. Okay, when you've made it all the way around that round, you should slip stitch into the top of the beginning single crochet of the round, and you should have worked one single crochet into the back loop only of each stitch all the way around, and you should be able to see this slight ridge here all the way around. And again, you should have 56 single crochets. And now we're going to go on to work one single crochet in each stitch all the way around for the next 7 rounds. So again, just like the other adult bucket hat that we worked the side to have one single crochet in each stitch for however many rows to prolong the length. So that is what we are going to do now, again by working one single crochet in each stitch all the way around for 7 rounds. When you have finished with the 16th round, which is the 8th round for the side of the hat, you should still have 56 single crochets all the way around, and we should just have flat sides, again a bucket at this point. And when we left off working the top, again we worked 8 rounds for the top, and we had 6 individual single crochets in between the 2 stitches in the same stitch all the way around that round. And now we are going to continue on working that pattern just like we did on the original bucket hat video. So again, we are going to start off increasing on this next round where we left off, increasing on the last round on the top flat part. So for round 17, I'm going to have 7 individual single crochets in between the 2 single crochets in the same stitch all the way around this round. Also, for this adult chunky bucket hat, I'm only going to work 4 rounds for the bill since the yarn is so much bigger, and I'm also going to increase on all 4 of those rounds following this same increase pattern. So again, for round 17, I'm going to have 7 individual single crochets in between the 2 single crochets in the same stitch, and I'm going to repeat this pattern for the next 4 rounds until I finish with round 20, increasing with each round. And at the end of round 20, I'm going to have 84 single crochets. And that's all there is to it. So I hope that that was helpful and enjoyable for you. If it was, please hit that sub, like, and bell button and leave me a comment to tell me what you think. I hope that you guys go on to create many more amazing things. And until next time, guys, I'll see ya.